The day has finally arrived. It's voting day for candidates looking to win their party's primary in the Congressional District 7 special election. CD7 is a heavily Democratic district. It stretches over parts of 5 Arizona counties, including a little bit of Maricopa, some of Pinal, Santa Cruz, and Cochise counties, and the majority of the voters living right here in Pima County. You see the map there. Now, before we get started with the entire election coverage tonight, we want to remind everyone why this special election is actually happening. Back in March of this year, if you'll recall, longtime Congressman Raul Grijalva passed away from complications related to his cancer treatments. Grijalva served Southern Arizonans in Washington, D.C. for over 2 decades. He led efforts in climate action, port of entry modernization, and health care access for tribal communities and the uninsured. His work also included supporting immigrant families, dreamers, and student loan forgiveness. His passing left the CD7 seat vacant. And tonight we have team coverage for you. News 4 Tucson's Jafet Serrato is live at a voting center in Midtown with more on a news conference held by the Arizona Secretary of State today on early voting numbers. Also, News 4 Tucson's Megan Spector and our political specialist Eric Fink are here in studio with us with more on both the Republican and Democratic candidates still in this race. First, let's send things over to Jafet with more on the efforts behind this primary.
Sean, right now the polls are open, like this one here behind me, for the Congressional District 7 special primary election, where voters will decide which 2 candidates will face off this September. Today, Secretary of State Adrian Fontes broke down early voting numbers and the election process.
I think things are going very smoothly up to this point, and we hope it stays that way.
That's Arizona Secretary of State Adrian Fontes updating the public about Election Day operations for the CD7 special primary election. Fontes says this election marks the first time some Arizonans are required to prove that they are a U.S. citizen.
If an individual does arrive and they do cast a ballot, or they've cast a ballot by mail, and they are still required to show that documented proof of citizenship, they must do so before 7 p.m. tonight.
Fontes says nearly 440,000 Arizonans across 6 counties are eligible to vote for the CD7 primary. You can see the early voting percentages by each county. As of now, both Pima and Cochise counties are over 35%.
We were a little disappointed. We are hoping for a high voter turnout today.
Pima County GOP Chairwoman Kathleen Nguyen says,
there are 54,272 Republicans
registered in Pima County, but early voting turnout was lower than she expected. Nguyen says the real work will begin when the GOP picks its candidate for this September's general election.
I hope that the people really take a hard look at the quality of their lives, and if they want to change to all of that, change the party that's representing you.
When it's all said and done, the CD7 primary election will cost the Arizona State Legislature
$8.5 million.
Officials say if you voted early and your ballot was flagged for a mismatched or missing signature, you have time to correct it still. You have until 5 p.m. this Sunday to contact your local county recorder. Live in Midtown, Jafet Serrato, News 4 Tucson.